Hey friends, welcome into the TexAgs Rewind presented by Specs. Your perfect pour weight. Specs whiskey sale is now on with savings worth savoring on your favorite bottles at Specs. The fun starts here with these guys, the Fan Show guys. Matt Browning, hello.
Hey, man.
I don't know why I'm doing a re-intro. Hunter, hello.
Hi. It's a new show.
Hey,
Did we make the cut?
I'm not going to tell you yet. Maybe. You might have made the cut. Luke Evangelist is also here with us. Gentlemen, what's your favorite part of the show?
Future Hall of Famer Ryan Swope.
Good answer.
That's a great answer. And Jim Turner back.
JT.
Man, I was going to say Turner. I'm going to say Turner anyways.
Okay. Luke, you want to pretend you're part of it or not?
AT.
AT?
Now, my favorite part of the show is him getting water poured on him.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you who made the rewind cut. Stephen McGee made it.
Absolutely.
Ryan Swope made it.
Uh-oh.
Jim Turner made it.
We're running out of slots.
And the Fan Show.
Let's go.
You made the cut.
We did it. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's
What
the
a day.
rewind.
I thought it was a really good first. I mean, the first week you take with a grain of salt. It's like watching practice to some degree. You're working out a lot of kinks, getting into rhythm. You know, slow starts, almost fully. I would expect, especially offensively. You think the most disappointing thing was giving up the touchdown at the end of the game for the backdoor cover.
I agree.
Like, what are we doing? We're running 10 dog.
I'm like, coach.
20 seconds left in the game, single high man, and the dude threw a dime. Why was that guy on the bench?
Yeah.
Coach,
He threw two good throws.
you want your fans to be contributing to this NIL fund. You got to help us out a little bit.
Yeah, there goes your NIL dollars. All 20 of them.
From a Marcel perspective,
Yeah.
how did he look with his progressions just throughout the game?
Yeah, I thought, several of the downfield throws, one thing I really loved was that he was ripping it. Like the dig route to, I can't remember if it was Craver or Concepcion, but he started to the left and he worked back and hit the 17-yard dig cut versus cover two, right? So just high-low in that backer. But it was the authority of the throw, right? The confidence that, hey, like I'm ripping it in there, right? And I love that. Like that was, in my opinion, a huge step forward. There were, like any quarterback, look, you're not going to have a perfect game. If you're Peyton Manning, you're going to look back at the film and be like, gosh, I wish I would have hit this one. There was a couple.
Or Arch Manning.
Or Arch Manning, certainly. Uncle Rico on his third down throw. What was that? What was he doing?
He was trying to complete a pass, man.
Do you think Peyton taught him that? Can you imagine what Peyton was saying when
He kind of looked like Mahomes-like, except, it wasn't complete.
Exactly. Like, hey, don't be the Nebraska kid, the wannabe. Yeah, look, I saw a lot of really good things. And just like every other quarterback in the country right now, look, it was against UTSA. They're terrible.
So we'll start off with wide receivers review. I assume you give it your stamp of approval week one.
100%. Oh, man, I think these guys, I'm excited about them. I think they're electric. Obviously I feel like we've been lacking speed, right, over the last 10 years. And I feel like these two guys, really three guys, are going to be difference makers. They can stretch the field vertically. They can create a lot of uncertainties, mismatches, and then having two of them, they're both going to complement from each other. And then you get to go eat, essentially. You take advantage of your opportunities and, beat man coverage and win. So I'm excited.
You've been excited. You were excited before the game.
I was.
He called a shot.
Yeah?
And they've lived up to it. I mean, they really have. I was incredibly impressed. KC Concepcion, obviously a guy that had a ton of success at NC State. They handed it to him. He caught it out of the backfield, did returns. I mean, did everything, right? He's kind of like an Anais Smith, and saw all of that on Saturday. And then Craver, obviously productive against us, and a guy that just made it happen. And I guess the question now is not, are they good? It's, can we be
Consistent.
that good and consistent versus good teams that are coming down the pipeline? They're going to have a good challenge against Notre Dame, right?
Yeah.
And so staying healthy, right, is very important. And, getting through these games again, Utah State, not saying it's a trap game necessarily. They don't have anywhere, close to the ability that we're going to have. But Utah State, they're tough. I mean, they're not like a. Do you remember Bowling Green last year?
Of course.
I mean, that was a dogfight.
26-20 win, and we were like in the last, how did it get so close?
Utah State can be that if you allow. Like if you come out and you're just not clicking. You're not in a rhythm offensively, right?
We almost got beat by them. I think my freshman year,
dude.
Like 6 points.
These aren't games you
But
just like walk.
You know who their
through.
coach is, right? Bronco
Bronco
Mendenhall,
Mendenhall,
who's
yeah.
a legit coach.
Wow.
What did you see from the line? I want to talk about the offensive line when it comes to the running a game, because they didn't seem like they tried to run too much. And we saw Le'Veon with 3 carries, Ruben with 5. So what did you see from the run blocking in that short period?
Yeah, and you see, like it's almost like, that first game, it's really hard as a line coach, right? Because you want to gel, and I could see the frustration probably in the line coach during the game because you're just not popping any runs. And, and then on the other extreme, right, as an offensive coach, when you're watching UTSA, they're popping runs.
Mm-hmm.
So from where he sits, it's a very frustrating game, but I understand, they're not whipping everything out either. They didn't run any counters. I didn't see one counter run. They don't run their pin and pull in that game. And they didn't put Le'Veon on it. They didn't hand him the ball until it's late in the second quarter. And so there's a reason for all of that, right? So they had an angle. I don't know what that angle is, but they had an angle of what they wanted to do in this football game. And the number one thing, of course, is you got to win the football game. You don't know that prior to the game, but the odds are really good when you're playing a team like UTSA or when you're playing a team that's coming up this week. But at the same time, we've all been around long enough to see that these games can go down, like the big play from number 7, the punt returner and the receiver, he's just an incredible player. He turned the game around like that, and then the Aggies played the way that you thought they would play. I just know as a line coach, just watching the line, getting those 5 guys to gel. I know they all played last year, but getting them to gel in a new season, it takes a lot of work and takes a lot of reps. And so in the first game, sometimes it's either there or it's not. And it wasn't there in a total gelling way. So I'm sure he's going to want to get to that because God knows that they gelled last year.
Let's talk about the line in pass pro. Marcel had time. He looked good.
Yeah. I think both of their tackles, Zune and Crownover, both of them are good players.
Running game, I'm not worried about. I think, like I said, they stacked the box. We threw the ball like we needed to, but I think our biggest concern is our run defense. The pass defense, I'll say this: the corners look like the corners and secondary in the pass game look good. I mean, they have a good quarterback. They have a quarterback that could be playing in a lot of different places. He stays there because Jeff Traylors was Randy and all them's high school coach, I think. So he's loyal to the coach, but that kid could play at a lot of bigger schools.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
He's not just a UTSA quarterback. He's a big time quarterback.
What'd you not like?
The run defense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What'd you?
I liked that Reuben Owens got one off.
Yeah.
Right? That was good to see him bust a run because it's
seem
been a
healthy.
while.
Yeah.
And he had some shake and bake in there, coming through the line to get to that point. And I liked Marcel's keeper where he busted one and Reuben making a big block there. So I liked that. This is minor. Didn't like. So when we get the garbage time and we got our backup quarterback in there, gets a completion, and then he's should have had another one right there, right? Hits the guy in the hands, could have had the first down, kind of, and let him play a little bit, right? O'Neal was getting a chance to pass the ball.
Yeah.
So pretty minor, but selfish.
We need O'Neal to play this weekend.
Yeah.
You never know how the season plays out, right? You got to have
Give him some
experience.
reps.
Yeah. Roy?
What I liked was a punt return for a touchdown, man.
Oh, that was so good.
And kick returns, there's nothing that energizes a crowd like a kick return, right? And seeing E.J. Smith doing Superman down at the end, like this, and I saw a bunch of different clips and breakdowns from different folks kind of around the nation, just talking about, and it was on TexAgs on the boards too, just talking about the culture here, and not just this play, but looking at our wide receivers blocking out on the edge and like truly engaging in like blocking for runs and for screens. So I think you see the culture shift. What I didn't like, obviously, was the big play. Now, it was a breakdown, and it was a breakdown all 3 levels. Pass defense was great, but run defense is, again, we got to monitor it.
We're going to close it out. We're going to allow Roy May to close it out.
Oh,
But I
all
ask
right.
you, why are you closing it?
Well, because you've given me the permission, but therefore I have the I have the floor, if you will.
Yes, you do.
You need to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Share it out with your friends, and if you don't like the show, then share it out with people you don't like. But just make sure you're interacting with it on all the platforms, whether it's X, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. But all that stuff matters for the metrics, so make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube. Turn on your notifications.
I might have to ask you to come in daily and do that. That was really good.
You can just clip it.
Okay, never mind. I like it live. We'll see you next time.